Welcome to Hill News. I'm your host, Carter Page. To open the show, we're going to take an in-depth look at the Hill School in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, and a major debate occurring around the campus right now, whether non-varsity athletes should receive a Major H sweater. Since the school was founded in 1851, it adapted to some prestigious traditions which rise to the top of the totem pole in the means of reputation. The school has been carrying out these traditions through support of faculty and alumni for the past century, and continue to make it as important as possible to abide by them to this day, 167 years later. Whether it is Lawrenceville weekend, seated meals, or varsity sweaters, the student body is implementing these traditions into their daily life through many generations. So, should non-varsity athletes receive recognition for their countless hours of hard work after school? Let's see what some students are thinking.
I think the varsity sweaters are a tradition at the Hill School that are earned by deserving varsity athletes. That doesn't mean that students involved in the arts and other activities don't deserve recognition. However, sweaters should be for student athletes that earn them. With that being said, I think that there should be more opportunities for students who don't play sports to be recognized by the Hill community.
So the SGA has made a proposal for um, sort of varsity level artists and other club, sort of competitive club participants to receive some sort of letter sweater. I'm supportive of that. I've encouraged them to think about a slightly different kind of sweater, as the Major H sweater has a long history of being connected to athletics at the Hill. But I think it would be great if there was recognition of these other endeavors that are equally important to our students, especially for students who really do a lot of work on those types of activities.
How do you feel about not receiving the same recognition as varsity athletes, being a part of Theater Tech at Hill?
I think it doesn't really matter that I do get the same recognition as the athletes in school because from doing theater tech, I feel that it's a lot more about you know gaining personal achievements, and that really makes me feel happy about doing theater tech.
Do you think clubs should receive sweaters or something else that is different from varsity athletes?
I would say not necessarily sweaters, but something that could give us recognition for our hard work. That would be cool.
Arts and clubs have always been a part of the Hill experience, at least for many, many years. The Hill Tones and the Hill Trebles, theatrical productions, music. Um, I've seen references to our music program dating back to the 40s, 30s, that sort of thing.
And I think that there could be something like that for people who don't do athletics but deserve to be recognized. And there could be like a sweater of a different color that signifies excellence in arts, but not excellence in athletics, because you can't just give away an athletic varsity sweater to everyone.
Obviously, varsity athletes put a lot of time and effort into their work in their current sport, and this is notably one of the longer lasting traditions at Hill, dating back at least a century. But why do they receive recognition, and clubs like the Debate, Theater Tech, and choir members do not? That is a question wandering around the members of the Hill community this winter term, and shall continue to be a hot topic throughout spring, and maybe even through summer vacation.